Hi there ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another silver.international video. In silver unboxing video number 1 we had a couple of 1 ounce 2019 Kookaburras, which we glanced over quickly. But for the purpose of spreading information and awareness, I'm going to make short archive videos about each type of coin separately. So this Australian Kookaburra 2019 coin has been struck by the Perth Mint since 1990. Before 2011, the Perth Mint had a maximum limit of issuing 300,000 silver plain 1 ounce pieces each year, but there are some years that fewer than 300,000 have been minted. The website of the Perth Mint have a section where it's possible to download PDF mintage reports of numismatic and other bullion coins, and I'll put a link in the description of the silver bullion Kookaburra mintage report for your convenience, and the fact that I of course have to name the source. As we can see in the next screenshots, we see that there are some years in which the maximum ceiling wasn't reached in terms of mintage. The declared mintage in 2004, for example, of the 1 ounce Kookaburra was only 84,455 pieces. And in 2005 the declared mintage was 95,000 pieces approximately. Starting from 2008 the maximum mintage of 300,000 pieces was reached, with the ceiling thus being raised from 2011 and onwards, and all that being having to do with their selling popularity. The Kookaburras all come from the Perth Mint in a capsule and are packed with 20 in a row. And this is one extra bonus when it comes to the Kookaburras, because they come in capsules, because of course capsules also cost money. A box of 10 capsules costs around 3 to 5 US dollars, depending on size, the diameter, and where you buy it. The capsules keeps the coin nice, so it's definitely a nice bonus that the coins come in a capsule. And the Kookaburra not only come in the silver 1 ounce versions, but also in the silver 2 ounce, the 10 ounce and the 1 kilogram versions. A limited number of gilded or sometimes colorized editions are produced, and I've seen a 2020 1/10 of an ounce 30th anniversary Kookaburras in gold floating around on the internet. But the Kookaburra is foremost a silver bullion coin, which is issued. The purity of the silver content was up to 2018 0.999%, and from 2018 the purity went up to 0.9999%, or at least that's what is being claimed. So the Kookaburra bullion coin is a series well known in the precious metal bullion world. And this, combined with other factors like capped mintage, stable mint, Commonwealth coinage, etc., makes this a bullion coin with an increasing numismatic worth. The 2019 version doesn't increase as much like the 2006 version in terms of numismatic worth. That's because the 2006 version has a declared mintage of about 87,000 pieces. And the 2019 version has about 400,000 plus pieces more. But because this is a stable Commonwealth coin, I think it's well suited as a starting silver stacker. And I also think it doesn't matter where you reside over the globe. And I know that US stackers mainly would go for the silver eagles, which is quite understandable. And if I would have been a US resident, I also would be stacking silver eagles as a greater part of the stack. But since I reside in Western Europe, my first choice for many good reasons are European and British Commonwealth coins. And I think the Kookaburra also is highly advisable in the Asian bullion coin market. So on the Obverse we have the sex portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. The engraving of this site was done by Jody Clark. In this effigy, the queen is wearing the Victorian coronation necklace and the George IV statue diadem. We can also see the denomination of $1 Australian being mentioned. The maximum diameter of this 1 ounce silver bullion coin is 40.6 millimeters. The weight has to be at least a minimum of 31.100 gram with a maximum thickness of 2.98 millimeters. And this Kookaburra has a reeded edge, as you can see over here. And yeah, overall a nice portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. And yeah, it shines very nice. No stains or scratches or dust whatsoever. So yeah, okay, going to the reverse side shows the Kookaburra sitting on a branch with the issuing year mentioned and the purity content. The engraving of this side was done by Alicia Howard. And the Kookaburra is a bird which is native to Australia. And yeah, Australia isn't a next door country, so we don't have the Kookaburras over here in Western Europe. But the Kookaburra belongs to a family of kingfishers. And we do have the kingfishers over here, but then in a smaller red and blue version. And I actually have seen a kingfisher one time in my life with my own eyes. But yeah, sadly never again since that day. The area where I live yeah, has lots of water, but not with all the requirements kingfishers need. So they're not frequent in this part of the Netherlands where I reside, sadly. So I bought this certain silver 1 ounce 2019 Kookaburra coin for €22.64, which would equate to $25.30. This was at the time when a silver price was about $17, yeah, approximately $17. I had no shipping cost because I picked this and other coins up at a local bullion dealer. I'm aware that the price might seem a little bit much to international viewers, but keep in mind that the Netherlands is a small country with a fraction of large-scale bullion dealers. And yeah, it could have been better to have bought these online on a foreign website because of a lower price for Kookaburra. But then I would have yeah, to either break even or at least yeah, with the shipping costs. And that requires usually a larger sum that I can spend in regards to a planned budget each month. And the major advantage of picking the coins up is that I can inspect them up close at the bullion dealer if I accept the quality of the coins that are yeah, given to me. The 2019 Kookaburra is almost close to selling out in stocks of my domestic bullion dealers. And these bullion dealers do, however, have a good portion of new 2020 Kookaburras in stock, which is sort of a logical thing because yeah, 2020 is the next coming year. And these cost a few dollars less, so in the next purchases I'll be buying some 2020 Kookaburras. Since I've just started stacking silver, it's not my intention to buy Kookaburras from earlier dates. This because these have a declared mintage, already have an established numismatic value that can add dozens of dollars of premium to the purchasing price. Perhaps in a later stadium, when I have a solid foundation in my silver stack, that I can and will purchase Kookaburras of an earlier date. And if a good offer might appear on those coins. I must say, thankfully, a local bullion dealer, which is called 101.international, has a nice product collection when it comes to the Kookaburras. And they're one of the very few and maybe the only in my country with a range of Kookaburras of yeah, varying earlier years. I'm not sponsored by them, but I'll put a link in the description box for those interested anyway. So like I said, when a silver stack is established, maybe from a collecting numismatic point of view, I could buy kookaburras of earlier years in the near future. And I own two of these 2019 1-ounce kookaburras now. And I will leave it at that quantity for the moment, because I'll be buying the 2020 kookaburras like mentioned. Of the 2020 Kookaburra, I also will make a video, so subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you won't miss that video. Nevertheless, this 2019 Kookaburra 1-ounce silver coin is of course part of a bullion coin series that is well recognized in the precious metal sector, and of course from a well-known mint. So I'm very glad to have picked up at least two 2019 silver 1-ounce Kookaburras. And I'll be hanging on to one of these two for sure. Just because I also have contracted as a numismatic collecting fever when starting silver stacking recently. And I would like to conclude this 2019 Kookaburra video with thanking you for watching this video. Please take the time to watch other videos on this channel about silver, historical and euro coins. So subscribe, have a magnificent day, and see you in the next video.